Blunts and conversations.
Conversation and blunts.
What up?
What's down?
Man, we're supposed to record this shit yesterday.
Oh shit! Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday, but as such, a lot of
life
happens.
Recorded some music.
Recorded tonight.
Yeah, it's getting done now.
Anyways, wanted to holler at y'all about racism in America.
Racism in America.
Specifically,
the title of this video: Racism in America.
Specifically against men that look like us.
Yes, young black men. Maybe a little urban looking if you want to use. I don't know the right words, but young black men.
Young men of color, if you would.
Yeah.
But I don't think that I don't think that the Latino men and Indian men face some of the shit we face.
Yeah.
Like we don't go through some of the shit like they don't call us terrorists and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gotta deal with. But quick story: we were walking on Fresno State.
2 days ago?
Yeah.
2 days ago.
No, it was yesterday.
No, it was 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Supposed to do the show.
What was I doing 2 days ago? When we walking on Fresno State, we going to the gym. We walk in one direction, and it's an Asian dude coming the other direction.
The student, I think he was a student, wasn't he? Looked like a student.
This nigga look up, seen us, and hit the funniest little.
It's scary. He scurried on with his head down.
Scurried with his head down.
He was like, we say, picture us, we right here. He's 3 feet or 4 feet to the left. Before he even got 10 feet directly in front of us, he started scurrying. Keep in mind, width-wise, we're 4 feet. We're away from each other, 5 feet away from each other, sideways. When he did it, he was fucking 10 feet away from each other in the front. So we never was around this guy. You know what I'm saying? I kind of didn't even really. I seen what he was doing, but I didn't even say nothing. I was kind of shocked, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It floored me. He saw 2 black men and this nigga ran for his life. Like he was about to rob him or something.
He's scary for his life.
He's scary for his life.
Put his head down like this.
Like we was about to just rob his ass and.
We got full workout clothes on. Like there's no guns. We look like we finna go work out, or we doing something that is. We don't like we not all black, mask, hoodie. You feel me? It's like so.
So what's up with this? What's up with racism in America, specifically against young black men? We're gonna talk about that one right now. Like,
and that was an Asian guy. Like, come on, my Asians. Shout out to my real Asians out there who ain't, racist. But I'm gonna keep it 100. There's a lot of every ethnic group has racism, but man, y'all Asian folks, man, y'all do that shit so well. I mean, y'all might got the white folks beat sometimes, cause y'all are blatant with y'all shit. Even though y'all don't go around and y'all don't. Y'all do call people derogatory terms in y'all languages, whichever denomination of whatever type of Asian you are, but. Y'all is just brutal, man. Like right in front of a nigga, like don't date nobody Asian.
Like, I don't think I could date another Asian girl, like on some serious shit.
I can only imagine you meeting her father, like he get her to smack a disgrace right there, and he talking about us nigga.
I try to explain to the Asian women I've dated and dealt with them romantically and shit. Like, yo, I got a black son. You know what I'm saying? I got family. I'm big on family. So if your father or your mom or your sisters and brothers don't like black people. Yeah. Especially black men that look like me. Yeah. I can't bring my child around. I can't bring my mother around.
Yeah,
we can't build as a couple. We can fuck though. You know what I'm saying?
But they be one more than fucking, right?
Some of them do.
Some of them. So I don't get it. I just don't.
So why Asians so scared of black people? I was talking to somebody on the phone today, and she was talking about, they scared of getting robbed. And I was like, man, the only time Asian people really getting robbed from black people is when they setting up motherfucking spots in the hood, little liquor stores and shit in the hood, trying to exploit the motherfucking community.
Our black dollar. They don't respect our black dollar.
They don't respect our dollar. They exploit the dollar.
A lot of the Arabs, a lot of people, man. You
don't see black people pulling up a Asian community setting up shop. and Indian community setting up shop. You know what I'm saying? We could. Shit, that's probably what we're gonna start doing. I'm bringing up.
We could if niggas was you know, think outside the box. I mean, it's like a lot. It seems like a lot of black folks, man. Like, even though morally we're good people, we're not hateful people for the most part. There are hateful black, but if you just look at it, the most part, we're not really hateful. You know, and it's pretty much due to that's our nature, and we've been enslaved in this country. So how could we hate if that's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's like we just don't grasp the concept of flipping that black dollar. That's why it's like a long live Nipsey type shit, because that's one. Even though he's the newest one, it's been people before him pushing that black dollar. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, come on, bro. Like we got to get woke at a time. These people are racist as hell to us, and they eating off us.
I mean, I think
their kids are going to college off our dollars.
I believe
the ones that are. You know
it's a lot of young black enterprising men out there, but we don't have the access to the same financing that other race groups have. When you starting businesses, whatever, it's saying you need capital to start up. Mm-hmm. And oftentimes I tell people the most successful black men on the planet are rappers, singers, and athletes. It outweighs the doctors, the black doctors, all of that. These are the most powerful black men, the most respected black men on the planet. So people always wondering why black men want to be rappers and be singers and dancers and actors and shit.
I mean, they highly respected, praised. You know what I mean? People listen to their messages, and you know what I mean? From actors to all of them people. Why not? Who wouldn't want to be that? You know what I'm saying?
So
why do you think people copy our culture? They know why.
They know the shit cool, and that's what we aim to be. But
y'all want to copy our culture,
but y'all scared of us.
Yeah.
Y'all see us in the street, y'all scared for what? Like,
y'all gonna have to get some of that back, because y'all gonna be treating us like that. Y'all can't even rock with us.
What if every black person scurried across the street or gave you the look of fear when they see a white person because of how violent and dastardly the certain elements of the white race have been over the last couple thousand years. Y'all hung motherfuckers, y'all kill motherfuckers in ways and take over communities in ways and just slaughter people. So what if we use that history that y'all have against y'all?
I mean, it's like tyranny. That's basically what it is. Tyrant type shit. Like, you know, they weren't like that. You know, y'all would. I mean, come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We're not saying all white people.
And it's like I said, it's always a gray area. And like you have black, you have white, and you have gray.
But I'm just trying to make an example.
For the most, for the majority of
when y'all see young black men, y'all assume, oh, they just gotta be gangbangers.
I told you I was leaving out the store and I wasn't even paying attention the other day. Go and get some games. Mm-hmm. I'm looking down at my phone. All I heard was, dude. I look up, there's some folks. I didn't even know I was that close to their car. I wasn't up on their car, and I just was walking past. Two white folks locked their motherfucking car. Broad daylight. They look like young. I can't say they was young. They probably was about in their mid 40 or something like that. But nigga, I wasn't even looking at y'all. I'm on. This is what I'm on. I'm all on the ground. Like I'm trying to text or something. You know,
shit crazy.
I'm like, bro, that's 2019. First of all, I wouldn't even look. What the fuck? So, I don't know, man. Y'all gotta leave some comments, man. Let niggas know, man. What y'all think about that?
I try to explain people. We from Virginia, too. I'm an Army brat.
From the old South.
I've been gifted with opportunities.
We're from the first state ever in the USA.
To travel and, live in different countries and shit. But I spent most of my time in Virginia. All different areas of Virginia. This nigga grew up in fucking Richmond.
Yeah, Richmond. I lived in the beach area. I did middle school in the beach, nigga. I know, like.
So we come from a state where racism is low key ingrained in the culture.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
our state, we from the first state ever in the history of the United States. We're the first state ever. The old South, nigga. The South that was for slaves. The South that was beefing against New York and all the North. You know what I mean? From that South.
Virginia was beefing so much over slavery that part of Virginia broke off because they wasn't with the slavery. That's why we got Virginia and West Virginia. So we just. You know what I'm saying? We understand this shit differently. We dealt with it differently. White boys in school calling you nigger and not getting in trouble.
That's a fact. I heard one day I was right before I left Virginia Beach. Like I said, I did middle school in Virginia Beach. But it was one day. It was like the last day of school, like 8th grade. I pretty much knew I was gonna move back to Richmond. We walking and shit. I got, at the end of the school year, we used to wear basketball shorts. We ain't really dressed no more. Yeah. Niggas ain't really bring no book bags, so we just chilling. And I'll never forget, I had some Bo Jacksons on. I thought, nigga, some white boys riding by playing a song. Oh, kill me a nigger, I'm gonna hang me a nigger. It's like probably 50 to 60 kids walking. It's a lot of black kids out there, but it's mixed. You know how that area is mixed. So I'm just like, and they just playing that shit in their pickup truck, like, oh, what the fuck? Niggas ain't doing nothing. I had never knew it was even racist music like that. Like, I'm gonna hang me a nigger, I'm gonna kill me a nigger. This is Virginia Beach, Virginia. Ask anybody. I'm pretty sure somebody heard that. That was by the Ocean Lakes area, General Root Boulevard. I'm gonna kill me a nigger. I don't know the lyrics, but that's basically what they're saying. Hang me a nigger, I'm gonna kill me a nigger. These niggas ain't shit, then fuck them niggers. Niggas, shit, rotten piss. And I'm like, yo. And these were some 16-year-old kids. They was driving. They had to be 16, 17.
That's crazy. But it was like,
that's crazy.
Was it the Hands Up Don't Shoot joint? We did the little protest rally, like 2016. Was it 2016? Yeah, 2016. Yeah, 2016.
That's when
it's
going down.
We shut the streets down in Hampton and shit. Just some of the shit the white people were saying out the window.
What they were saying?
Because they frustrated they in traffic and shit because we shut the streets down. I'm gonna kill me a nigga. Nigga get out the street, I'm gonna shoot you. Like, they screaming that shit out the window. Cops is walking around and shit. And it's like, yo, what's y'all problem? That's what I want to know. That's the whole purpose for me on this topic. What's y'all problem? Yeah. I want to know why you don't like black people. If you don't like black people, why?
What we do to you that was so bad? If I remember shit, we was the ones enslaved. You know we
saying?
Never enslaved y'all. You know what I'm saying? We never, you know what I mean?
If anything, white people enslaved y'all, nigga. Y'all left Europe because y'all was enslaved by white people.
Yeah, we didn't do no genocide to y'all.
So what's the problem with us, man? We just be trying to get money and smoke weed and dance and eat good food and fuck beautiful women. I understand, we can get real deep and racial and, real racial history and genetics and all of that shit.
Shit is crazy,
that shit later. Like, what's the real issue? I think one of the main issues, like, when you think of not just white men, but white men, Spanish men, Asian men, they feel like it's a competition thing.
Yeah.
It's a genetic competition.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with black men. I think it's pretty accepted that humanity started off in what we call Africa.
Yeah.
The region of the world that, melanated
it's
people
a common
come
idea.
out of.
I've heard people say it's a common idea.
I had to tell one of the Asian homegirls that, the original Asian people were melanated. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's genome is rooted in deep melanated skin. So just because... Yeah, if we fuck anybody 9 times out of 10, our genetic code is going to take
a little stronger.
You know what I'm saying? So
you know what I think? I think that, not to cut you off, but talking about genetics, man, I don't know if everybody else play this, but mixed kids of whatever nationality is black is like some of the prettiest kids. Mixed kids in general.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. It's like they mixed kids to me. I ain't gonna say they look better than, but they just come out like, I don't know. It's put together.
I feel like this is my thing. I feel like,
and I have mixed children.
I feel like mixed children, they have the best. They got the best of both worlds with the genetic code.
And then they have both cultures. It's just you get double the amount of just knowledge and
like for instance, like why black people be getting cold and white people be getting scorched in the sun. We're the same human beings, but we just are, based on our ancestry. Where our ancestors came from is going to determine, why we, look the way we look.
I told you,
your people came from the cold, nigga, you're going to be pale as fuck.
The same Sully that I was telling you about earlier about the Walking Dead argument, we used to get into it so bad. He was a white dude. This is my second white Sully. Yeah. The first one was an old dude. This was like a dude who was like maybe 7 years older than me. Had been to the system before. He was a tattoo artist.
Smoking on some GSC right now, grown by Mr. X.
Shouts out.
Spot.
Yeah, but we used to beef in that bitch over the fucking, cause all my niggas that been to prison, man, or been to jail, that vent up there that you cannot, ain't no off switch. You gotta leave and get some wet tissue and stop that motherfucker up. But we used to beef about that in the window because he be so fucking hot. Yeah. I'm like, bruh, how the fuck is you hot as cold as a bitch outside? Stop that motherfucking heat. We used to literally Like, he was on some shit like, man, well, I'm just leaving. Like, we get into it. Like, nigga, well, you can get the fuck out of the cell, because this is my cell before you even came. Because, you know what I'm saying? He making it so uncomfortable, nigga. It's not my fault about that shit. Maybe, not even on some funny shit because he was cool, but it's like, maybe, nigga, we shouldn't be in here, nigga. Yo, you built a little different and we can't. I'm talking about this nigga got the shit open, it's freezing as a bitch. He got this shit bumping when it's hot as a bitch. Like, bro, we gotta be in the middle. We in a fucking 6x8 or whatever the fuck we in. You don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I want to, but he was white, and and I used to tell him that too. I was like, bro, you know you a white dude, right?
That's what the old white man is scared of, though, bro. Is like they said, National Geographic did an article like a couple years ago saying that by like the year 2040 or some shit, majority of the people of the planet gonna be mixed. They're gonna look like our
everything, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how these light skinned motherfuckers look. Like, that's what happens.
Yeah.
You know,
everything they're looking like this.
I think that's the beauty of humanity and shit. Like you fuck with who you fuck with. If you wanna fuck with just white people, fuck with just white people. If you black power, you just wanna fuck with black people, fuck with black people. But if you don't have a problem, you know, intermingling with different races, do that. And it shouldn't be a concern to nobody about, you know, who you're fucking. You know what I'm saying?
That's your prerogative. That's your business.
Like your family shouldn't have a concern. Like fuck what your dad think if you're an Asian woman and you love black meat. Nigga, like
he said black.
or if you are, you know what I'm saying, in the black culture, you know, like my mom is cool, but in a lot of black families, you bring a white girl home, it's an issue.
They're gonna be looking at you. They're gonna have all type of, you know, all type of shit to say.
And it depends on the kind of white girl you bring. They bring a white girl from the hood home type shit. If you're from the hood type family, that shit's gonna be a little bit more acceptable.
Yeah, a little more acceptable. Yeah.
But if you bring, you know,
and sometimes black folks say shit, man. You know, everybody. It's just like, but just sometimes.
So it's part of the black community too. Like,
but niggas ain't running away from white people when they see them, or just any. I'm just saying white people. We talking about that. But
last time I checked, this young white men that's shooting up theaters, this young white men that's shooting up schools. You know what I'm saying? Like we could play that card. Like how many white people actually been robbed by black people? Like when you break it down.
Yeah.
Like think about it.
How many black people have been robbed by white people? Hold on. You said how many?
I said how many white people been robbed by black people?
How many white people?
Like walking down the street, like white people watching this. How many times have you been robbed by black people? Can you just put it in?
Yeah, put that down there. Whoever been robbed and give a little detail of the story and shit. That's That's. I mean, shit happens, man. That's just like, but the racism thing doesn't have to happen, man. Like, you know what I mean? It just, you know, and we'll never be in utopia peaceful. I don't think.
That's
what I'll never see it.
I think so.
I hope so.
I think we can make it there, man.
I mean, I pray we can, you know. But if we could, with shit like that the other day, that's backward progress. This nigga over here from China, and he's scared of us. Nigga, how we know you don't got the Unka Baka bug, nigga? Like, we could be on some little judgmental shit.
Y'all be over here wearing a little mask.
Yeah, we could be judgmental and shit. Y'all niggas contaminated. Come on. Know what I'm saying? We could have ran. Like, oh, bro, come on, get the fuck. That's the one of them Chinese niggas.
And I understand the history, like the way the Asians came to America, y'all, you know, helped build the railroad and shit like that, but y'all wasn't forced. You know what I'm saying? Y'all smuggled yourself in because of the bullshit y'all
wanted to come.
The emperors and rulers y'all had was doing to y'all what the white man was doing to us.
Doing some other shit.
So y'all ran over here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
they snatched us. We was already over this bitch.
You know, but y'all got over here trying to emulate the white man. What they put y'all niggas in internment camps when it was Pearl Harbor and shit. And y'all got just the nerve, the audacity to treat and act toward us some of the ways that y'all do. The younger Asian people be cool. A lot of them be cool. Y'all understand the black struggle. I'm cool with a lot of the younger generations. But the problem, it become like, I feel like the younger generations aren't trying to educate the older generations on us, like
on the updates and shit. What's, you know, the relations, current relations.
My family from Guyana, my family from South America, we Caribbean and shit. So like, I like shopping at markets. I like going to the Asian market, the Latino food markets, versus going to the regular grocery store. But how I'm gonna feel comfortable going to these Asian food markets and then I'm just getting all eyes on me, getting motherfuckers mean mugging me and shit. And then if I'm pulling up with one of the Asian homegirls, or if I'm up in there with an Asian girl I'm dealing with, the kind of stares and shit you get. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they gonna be looking at you crazy.
What's my spitting your food and shit? Like, you can't can't even go out. You know what I'm saying? Go get some fun shit with your Asian homegirl and shit without motherfuckers mean mugging you, older Asian niggas ice grilling you and shit. Like, I think another point was talking about these women, how they're racist.
Oh, the women.
How these women just be wanting the black man for the meat experience. But when it come down to holding us down and really,
you might need to say that for the next one. That's an episode of its own. That's a whole.
We can touch on it a little bit though.
You go. I'm gonna let you touch on it.
Alright, so
go ahead.
Alright, so Dylan, dating over these last couple of years, dealing with different women from different races, I'm kind of convinced that women of other races don't really love the black man, if you would. They just love sex with the black man.
Yeah, we are object type shit.
We are object, you know what I'm saying?
It's been that way though. We know it. We've been knowing it.
But actually seeing it and living it and just kind of
it get disgusting out there. Wow,
it's different, It's like you want to fuck me, but you don't want to,
embrace me, man.
Embrace the struggle, and actually participate.
You just an object. I think that's how it is. Like, and some of them don't even know they're looking at you like that.
The way women feel
I understand. We look like the fucking some Egypt. What's the Sphinx? The head. Like you ever seen a gold one, the big one, like with the joint called? They come under like that. That's how we look. That shit like magnificent. Like I'm assuming by responses I get, or even on my own bad days, I'm like, for real, bitch. Like I don't know, but it's like, and then especially when you go to places where we're few and thin, places like California, places like probably fucking Idaho or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like we're a hot commodity, man.
So if you dating a black man right now, you're not black.
It's a black man.
Comment why you with him. Like, do y'all even have those conversations? Is he even able to have
for the ding ding
black struggle conversations with you?
For the ping,
or is it just like, you fuck with the nigga because he got a big dick and pause and
that's for real. That's how they feel. Like, that's what I be knowing it. But like, especially like, I don't want to see. That's another episode. That's we can't give too much.
We're gonna talk about that in another episode. But y'all comment on that too. We got 3 minutes before we cut this up. So we'll keep this one a little short. It's a touchy subject. I don't know, man. I just think racism stupid on all levels.
Yeah.
Like right now, it's like the Mexicans and blacks is beefing out here in California and shit. I think that's so dumb, bro. Like, regardless of the gang culture, there's no reason for Mexicans and blacks to be beefing. Out of all race groups, out of all the race groups on the planet, there's no reason for Mexicans and blacks to have beef, nigga. Like, the struggle we went through in America is almost identical.
One and the same.
Almost identical.
Just how they shit, like, let's just talk about the Mexicans, how they shit spilled over to America on the border. Like, so basically, I mean, because Mexico's right there. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
it's basically it's a part of the same continent.
I just got a phone with this white Mexican chick and we was talking about this shit. I say, from Texas over to the West Coast, all that shit was Mexico at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, this whole border wall shit is stupid. Like, the amount of Mexicans in those states, it's like, how you gonna try to... You got literally family on one... there's big-ass families on one state, and the motherfuckers over here in Mexico. This shit ain't never gonna work.
Ain't gonna work,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't build a border to a country that, like, you're like... It's like almost going to Mexico and building a wall from the Like, I just don't think that shit gonna work. Like, it don't even make sense. You can't even get the words out. Shit
can't even fathom that shit, like...
Like, it's too many Mexicans in California to cut California off completely from Mexico with a super gangsta ass wall. You know what I'm saying?
Berlin Wall.
Like, Berlin Wall ain't working, nigga.
Yep.
Yeah, the Mexicans and blacks.
That's so old school, just some old fucking...
Hey, have more Mexican and black babies out there, yo. That's really pissed Trump and them off. My whole thing is like Trump don't like us and he don't like the Mexicans neither. He don't even I don't think he like white people. He think his voters, he called them stupid as hell.
Yeah, he don't
all kinds of Trump an alien for real.
They going for it.
They going for that shit. I don't know. Racism stupid. Unity, 2019.
Peace, man.
Negroes, the album
Negro.
is dropping. So we're gonna work on this project because we wanna show some unity between black and Mexican. So
That Migos gonna be fire.
Negroes joint is gonna be hot. Y'all wanna be a part of it? Tap in with us. We're looking for some dope Mexican artists.
Search Latina, by Vala Lava, Slang, IQ. See where that's going.
But yeah, lots of conversations.
Search it on YouTube.
Broke down some more weed, but I gotta go get another blunt. So peace, love.